A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Georgia Bulldogs.
I'm playing somebody on PC. I ain't never played anybody on bed.
Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Anytime you step between
got the computer by his
Sanford
feet.
Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Leaves it with the back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Texas A&M going quickly.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things.
I've been bullshitting today.
We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it. And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looks as if he's going to run it. Finding some room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense...
Oh, he's got some space. Gives him the big stiff arm. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The offense changing the play. A first down run in the red zone. He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
He'll take it himself. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And it's not sexy.
Man,
it's
right now.
long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4-5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Now here's Reed. Pocket breaking down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play-action fake. Finds his tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw at Stockton. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Rushes on him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments. Reed. Fires to the big fella. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back.
Could be an alley.
Hey, niggas be waiting on that spin move. I'm going to stop doing that, hoe. They be slowing down, waiting on a nigga to do it.
Going up tempo.
Really good looking run there. This guy
breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. Beck's going for
Who hasn't been the guy that draw?
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Put it in the ground on that nigga.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They marched 72 yards, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got enough for the first.
How bad is Frazier from Georgia, the running back?
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
He gotta have some badges though. He moved different.
Off the play fake on 1st down. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Owens. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Bought a little time, lets it go. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused confused. On first down, he might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. There he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
And the Aggies heading quickly to the line. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field.
Man, what the hell, Bryce, about to shoot this BB gun?
Before the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
What you doing? What you doing? Away.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to pass, it's Stockton. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it right down the field. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Handoff for Frazier. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that
I'm
would have
going
been for
to
their
do. I want
first
this nigga
pick
to
of the
quit,
game.
man.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throwing right. Another incompletion on third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws for the tight end. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Yeah, get up out of here.